year's 1995, and my guest here today is wreaking havoc in the 106-pound weight class. If you would, introduce yourself for me.
Good morning. I'm Shaun Smith from Christian County High School, 106-pound state champion in 1995.
106 pounds. Now, I have to ask, how does a young Shaun Smith find wrestling?
I started wrestling in the 6th grade. I went to North Drive Middle School, and my friend Alvin Qualls, he was like, man, they got wrestling. And immediately I thought they was talking like WWF, because I used to love WWF wrestling. So we went to practice. We used to have to ride the bus from North Drive Middle to Christian County High School, where we would catch the high school bus that would take us home, or we would walk, because I was from Evergreen, and it's right down the road from Christian County. So we went to practice, and man, I just fell in love with wrestling in the 6th grade, and I just kept it going, and man, it came a passion.
I understand that, and like we've talked before in the other Christian County videos, Hoptown videos, you had a lot of guys to look up to. You had people, like Willie, which I guess you and McGill was on the same team together, Livingston, all these guys, Coach Harris, all these, Coach Placer, he was a Hoptown though. But you had all these guys, all these just wrestling icons in the state that just, you had something to look forward to. Man, I want to be like this guy. I want to be like this person. So we're going to go over your bracket now. In case you don't know or not familiar, you're a two-timer, 1995 and 1996. So you said professional wrestling. You got it when Hulk Hogan, the NWO, all these guys were blowing up. Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man. So you got all these guys blowing up. So you're doing it in real life. They're doing it, I guess, in a theatrical sense. Your first round, you wrestled David Hayden from Scott. It does not say how you win. Do you remember?
Yeah, I pinned David Hayden in the first period.
Okay. Then you go on to wrestle Chris Valentine from Woodford County. It says you win that as well. You go on to wrestle Mitch Vincent from Louisville Trinity. And you win that by a 7-3 decision. And the bracket says you are 33-0. It's a pretty good record. Get to the finals. You wrestle Tony Bowden from Sheldon Clark. And it says he's 44-2. And he wins a overtime 2-0 decision. It was tied going in 3-3 into overtime. So Tony's going in kind of tired. Your matches have kind of been, you've just kind of walked through them.
My semifinal match that day before, it was a tough one for Valentine. Me and Valentine used to wrestle a lot from Woodford County. He never beat me, but he always used to wrestle real hard. All of Woodford County, they was always pretty tough. And
pretty good team.
Yes, they was always pretty tough.
And we've done, Woodford County comes in second this year in the team, and we've done a heavyweight match, and then we've done, we had Joe Carr in 95. So
Chris Dunn. Yeah,
Chris was on that team. He had a lot of good guys. Now, talking earlier, some other videos. You're from Christian County, near the Mississippi River, the Missouri, down the Tennessee line, and you're wrestling a guy from Martin County that borders West Virginia. That's what I love about Kentucky high school athletics is it's one champion, it's one team champion, one individual champion, and it's not a class, it's not a division. No matter where you're from, you're competing for the same medallion, the same medal. So you win your semifinal match. Kind of walk us through, where's your head at? What are we thinking?
Excited. I was after my semifinals match and I make it to the finals. I was excited. My cousin Grady Peterson, this was his second rodeo because last year I lost in the state championship to Jason Talbot, and this time, I'm going to the state finals and stuff like that. I was just excited, just really wanted to go get some rest and get my mind right for the finals that night. And
that's what a lot of people say. It helps. You've been there once before. It helps. I got beat. I'm not stepping on that second place podium again. So we've got the video queued up here. We're going to adjust the camera. We're going to sit down and watch it, man. So this is the first time you've seen it.
Since, 25 years, 26 years ago?
All right. And
20-some years.
Stay tuned to the end. We've got a little special something that might be happening. Something happens there at the end of it, and I think we might recreate it. We'll see what we can do here.
Yes,
but we're going to get the chairs set up and watch this video. All right, we're at Louisville Atherton High School where the state championship used to be held. One mat, and we're getting ready to watch the face-off. I'm excited. First time you've ever got to watch it. I'm just glad we got the footage, and I love being able to let guys see their championship match. So here we go. These older videos, sometimes there's a little, with the footage, he had Tendai this year.
Tendai, I remember Tendai.
Now Sheldon, no time to play around. Slapping your head, ready to go. Now Sheldon Clark is coming off of the 94 team state title, and they win it in 95. So Sheldon Clark had a great team.
I really controlled this whole match from the beginning to the end until the last few seconds of this match.
All right.
I'm more of the aggressive wrestler. I come out, I'm aggressive. I'm looking for my shots, trying to set him up.
Right.
I had a nice single, finished with a double, high crotch. I had a pretty nice arsenal of weapons.
Yeah. Now I've watched this several times. A lot of people, especially where I'm from, they wanted to see all the Sheldon Clark guys. So I've got to watch this match. We get to the ending, we'll talk a little bit more, but I love. There you go. Got your two. Who have you got in the corner here with you?
That's Corey Wallington and Jason Brown.
Okay.
Jason Brown was a former wrestler for Christian County, and Corey, he was too.
Mm-hmm. Looks like the gym is packed. How far is it from Hoptown to Louisville?
About 2.5 hours.
That's not too bad. It's about a little over 3 for us, so about the same. You remember having a big cheering section or big fan?
Yeah, because back then we used to have mat maids, what they call mat maids, like the wrestling cheerleaders.
Right.
We used to have mat maids and stuff, so they would be on the side of the mat making noise, cheering in. We got our teammates. Try to hit with a Granby. Try to finish with the Peterson.
Yeah. Now, I think this is the same type of singlet that Damien wore in the 99 finals.
I didn't think there was. You think there was?
I don't know.
It was close.
Close. We'll say it was close. In these videos, should throw the brick like they do in college. That's Coach Matney in the corner. R.I.P. Coach Matney. He's no longer with us. I think this year, there was, of the 14 weight classes, I think Christian County Hopkinsville had seven combined, and then there was a guy from Caldwell came, so it had 8 of the 14 in the finals.
I think it was Wesley Gray.
Now, I don't think I've asked you this yet. Did you wrestle him before?
I wrestled him last year, the year before this, in the semifinals.
Oh, okay. That's my fault. That's my fault. So you're taken down. What's your go-to stand-up right here?
Stand up, sit out, turn in.
There you go. Oh. I see one of the Christian County mat maids.
Trying to get some wrist control, stand up.
Seems like he's trying for a cradle.
Try to get under him, go through the crotch and try to get that ball on him and try to cradle him.
Right. There you go. Turn in. Pushing the head down.
Cross face, work your cross face. That's old school technique right there. Work that wizard cross face.
Kids nowadays don't do that.
Right.
They want to be flashy.
They want to tie and scramble.
Yep. It's the scrambles that we have today are crazy, but you guys are a whole lot tougher, a whole lot just like mean. Just I won't say meaner, but just a whole lot tougher.
I did have a kind of. I was really trying to. Man, I was really aggressive then. That was just my style.
So he's trying to come out through the back door. Sorry about the there it goes. There you go. Get your reversal. I'll say this. If you have video, VHS tapes, get them converted as quick as you can. That way you can preserve. Because even in a digital format, we still have some glitches.
Yes, because this one, I know there was a VHS.
Yeah. Well, I got this from the archive, and they converted it years ago, but it was just, all these years had passed, and who knows what kind of condition they set in. So you've got to try and hold. There you go. End of the period. So you scored a reversal right there. He's going to take down. What are we doing on top here? We're trying to break down.
Trying to break it down. Probably run a jam chop block. Oh. No, I didn't remember.
An optional start. So you didn't remember doing that?
I didn't remember.
All right, boom. One.
I know I was better than him on my feet. That's where I was really good at shooting takedowns.
He's got a wizard. Nothing. We're back neutral. Now, we've done a video with Robbie Bodner at 98 pounds from Valley. He wrestled Chris McCoy. We've done his video from 95 already. We've done a lot of 95 guys.
I wrestled Robbie Bodner.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
There it is. There it is. There it is. 2. I don't know who Coach Manny has in the corner with him. I have to ask somebody, but I don't remember or recognize that person.
Third period.
This third period. There you go. There we go. There we go. What are we doing? He's trying to scramble like he's trying for a Peterson right there. Turns in. Give reversal. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing?
This he held me for the rest of the
What are we doing?
He held me for the rest of the period, man.
What are we doing?
You seen this as like the match right here. And before he threw he got there and threw me in a headlock to the end of the match. He was losing 8-1.
Right.
And the match ended 8-7. Ain't no way that he could have got 6 points, but with the 2 reversal, then the back points. But the match ended at 8-7.
8-7. That's what I was going to say. I knew it was 8-7. And Coach Matton's trying to argue his case here. Yeah, that should be just a 5-point move.
Yeah.
So it should have been 8-6.
8-6, but they gave him, I don't know how, but they gave him 6 through that whole transition from the 2 reversal, then when he caught me in the headlock.
So, the match is over with as far as time goes. You know you didn't get pinned.
Yeah, and I know I didn't lose. I didn't even really understand what they was discussing.
You get your hand raised. Yeah, I love it. And here comes somebody who picks you up and carries you off the mat. I think that somebody might be Damien.
It's my first cousin.
First cousin, man. That was pure joyous jubilation.
And I think that was his 8th grade year. I want to say he was in the 8th grade, and he couldn't wrestle varsity when they made the rule. 8th graders couldn't wrestle varsity because he would have been wrestling varsity. I know I kind of rubbed off on him, man, and he picked up wrestling from me.
And there you are on top of the podium.
I remember that kid, Josh White.
Yeah.
He was on one of the 4 people that beat me in my high school career. I only lost 4 matches.
Really? Wow. There you are, man, on top of the world. And earlier I talked about the 1995 heavyweight we done. This Joshua Campbell. I don't know why I didn't say it, but Joshua Campbell done his. He was actually, I think, the first 1995 year that we done. So you've watched it all these years later. Did anything jog, anything play out differently than you remember, or anything of that nature?
Man, what really came to me as I was watching it, man, I was trying to, what I could have did different and stuff, man. Maybe you just, want to wrestle again, man.
Yeah.
This is so awesome, man. I really appreciate you that you're doing this and stuff like that because, 95 and it's 2022? Shoot, that's, whew.
It's a long time ago. It's a long time
That's
ago.
a long time ago, and I haven't never seen this footage since. I remember him putting me in that headlock for the last few seconds and stuff like that. I remember that, but I was like, man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I been like Vincent and stuff, just seeing the people that I had wrestled and stuff, man. It was really awesome.
Now, of course, you're a 2-timer. 1995, you won your first year. 1996, you win it again. We're going to do your 1996 video. It's going to be the next video below that, or below this one, I should say. So we'll talk about 1996 when we get there. But any closing thoughts about 95?
95, then an undefeated season going into 1996. Y'all watch for what's to come.
All right, we call that a tease. So we'll see you in 1996.